Hello guys, it's Music Star Power and I'm back with another video. I'm gonna be honest, I had a video like this made, but I had an issue with my controller and it died in the middle of a process and I lost all the footage. But no worries, I'm making it again. So, this is it. This is a Little Big Planet movie tutorial. There's gonna be two different sides. One's gonna be Little Big Planet, which is this side. And another LittleBigPlanet3, which is all this side. We're going to start with the LittleBigPlanet2, as LittleBigPlanet2 is one of the most popular games. LittleBigPlanet3, I hear a lot of people have an issue with this, but I'll get to that eventually. So this will either be two-sided, meaning two different parts in separate videos, or I'm going to have the link in the description about which parts are which. So I'm going to start off with LittleBigPlanet 2. The first thing obviously you're going to need is a setting. I have somewhat of a room made. It's not very well done, but as I'm explaining, I'll just color it with fabric. But what you're going to need is a setting. Something like a couch or a room. You're also going to need a person, which I got a person right here. Right here. Now, the first thing you're going to need to do is once you're done your setting, you're going to have to, and I mean absolutely have to, unpause first. Just to see if anything's loose. Because I have an example. Here's an example. Wait, hang on. I'll show you an example. Right here. This is what happens when you don't glue anything or put an anti-gravity tweaker on. Things like that will fall apart, and it's best to play it and edit while you still can on all your settings. Do all your settings first. What helps if you're doing this is a note. So, take a note on things you want to do. Or if you're going to write a script, write down all your ideas in. For me, it will be tutorials. And it'll just give me a basic reminder of what I need to do in case I don't come back here at all. Anyways. I better stop talking before I lose some of you guys. Okay, anyways. What you're going to need to do is get these items. You're going to need an anti-gravity tweaker, a sequencer, a timer, a game ender, a toggle, a mouth, a battery, and a movie camera. What you're also going to need is one of these bad boys. And these can't go on anything except a sackling. Sack girl, sack boy, sackling, whatever you want to call it. They have to go on them. Now, for these sacklings, for the first thing you want to do if they're not doing anything very well is have them the way you want them. So I want an Eve, I forget the name. It's been so long, but you want Evie. You want to set them up. So if you want her to smile, let her smile. Now for this one, I'm going to have a recording of an Evie too, but set her up. There's a thing called behavior, and you want them to act and on play once. Because if you're doing something, say like you're running across the room and it stops here, there's a huge chance if you have it on loop, it'll go back to where it began and keep doing this. You do not want this at all. To me, I don't want it. If you're doing something like a wave and you want it on loop, then you want it on loop. So I will show you what I mean. Which one should I do? See, when it says 1? That's what you do. Okay, now what you're going to need to start everything else. Just a little tip. Don't start this off yet. This is an example. Because I'm still working on that. Obviously, it's going to be an example. You're going to want to get something like a box. Cardboard box, like this. Something you can't hook anything onto. And put an anti-gravity shaker on. And make sure it floats. Make sure this is all on 100%. Dampening, zero balancing, and anti-gravity, because all together they make this thing stay still no matter what happens. You're going to need next is a toggle. And hook it up. This will prevent the movie from playing if you have a visitor and they do this near it. It'll prevent them from playing the movie if you're checking something out. Or if you just haven't started anything yet and you're just currently editing a scene, like, say like it's a house. Alright. Say like it's a house. And you're editing and the camera goes off and you're still didn't even finish part 1 of anything or a speech bubble. That's when it comes handy. Second tip. Never, ever, ever have this below between 6 seconds and 10 seconds. Because what it's going to do, if since you play it and it's below 6, it's going to go so fast that your movie will end and you won't even know what happened because everything went too soon, too fast. It disappears, motions are going off, and you didn't even read anything. Third tip. Oh man, I forgot the third tip, but hang on. Okay. Third tip. This will come in later, but do the exact same thing with the speech bubbles, and you'll see what I mean later. You'll see what I mean later. Okay. Third, you're going to need one of these, and you're going to have to place it like this. What you're going to do is aim it at your scene wherever you want it. So I want it all about her. Just for now. Just for now. There's things you can do like camera shake. Some people use this probably for an earthquake or something. There's focus, where it goes like that. Some people use it, okay, say like you're making a movie and your character wakes up and they're just seeing as that. That's what you want. You can do this too. It's called the flatness. And you can go like this, make everything super flat. Or you can zoom out, and let's not zoom out because you can only see in her head. But anyways, that's what we want. Please note, if you're making an intro, you're going to have to do all that first. And I mean first. So you're going to have to skip the first scene to all the way later and put your intro thing like, I don't know, somewhere like right here or above, higher. And then you're going to have to aim it. Other than that, you're good to start a movie. Now, third tip. Hang on. Trying to think here. Actually, I'm about to be out of time, but join me in the next episode, and I will continue doing this. If you want to subscribe, feel free to subscribe, but I'll see you in the next episode of part 2.